All right, moving on to number 23. It says that the product of two consecutive odd integers is 483. So if x represents a smaller integer, which equation can be used to find both integers? So if we're looking for two consecutive odd integers, we could say 1 and 3, or 3 and 5, 7, or 5, 7, 7, 9, and so on. Now, if you notice, our smaller one, which would be represented by x, to get to the next consecutive integer, we had to add 2. So our smaller integer is x, and our larger integer is x plus 2. And both of these have to be equal to 483. Therefore, our answer would be A. Now we're going to be looking at number 24. Now, 24 says that if 5 is an element in the domain of f of x is equal to 7x minus 22 over 4, what is the corresponding element in the range? In other words, if x would be equal to 5, then what is our y value going to be equal to? Because we're talking about domain, which is x, and our range would be y. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug in 5 into the equation and then solve it. So with our order of operations, we multiply first. So 7 times 5 is 35 minus 22 over 4. And then on the top, we're going to subtract 35 minus 22, which would give us 13 over 4. 13 divided by 4 would give us our answer of 3.25. So we would put it in a decimal form because it's a griddable. So what this is saying is that when our domain is 5, our range is 3.25. So when x is equal to 5, y would be equal to 3.25. And in a griddable, it would go as positive 3.25. Positive 3.2 and 5.